Oh shoot, hold on. At last, this day has come at last. Good day, everyone. It's your favorite reporter, Grace Lynn. I'm coming to you today from the site that will host the signing of the Re-Independence Pact, starting at 2 p.m. A historic event for all of Zemuria, Crossbell's independence is right in front of us. Good people of the city, what are all you thinking at this moment? I never thought we would gain our independence in such a way. It has been 2 years and several months since we became part of the Empire. Feels like it was so long ago, and also like it was just yesterday. But I feel it deep in my heart that the day we have longed for, and won for so long, has come. Now then, everyone, together! To the autonomous state of Crossbell, Banzai! Well, actually, I'm feeling a bit nervous. After all, the Crossbell police will be in charge of defense for the venue. But to think that the day we have fought for and struggled for has finally come. My friends, you have changed. It makes me realize just how important the special support section was in all of this. They fought for us, for Crossbell, for such a long time. We may be in different divisions, but as a fellow police officer, I can't help but take pride. Is that Speaker McDowell? Representative, a comment if you would. Are you nervous before the ceremony? And perhaps, a word with the famous beautiful secretary there. Ellie, can you comment on your relationship with the ace of the SSS? Want her to talk for just a bit. We are able to stand here today only because of the aid of many neighboring countries, and of many brave people. As long as time servant of the council, and as a Crossbellian myself, I am filled with nothing but the deepest gratitude. I implore you all, please continue to look over Crossbell as we take this next step towards the future. Lloyd, Route 1. Guy banning his grave. The day finally came, brother. It took way too long, but it seems peace is finally here in Crossbell to stay. Although the hard part is what comes next. It'll be fine, as long as we all keep working together from here on. I'll be doing my best right by your side. Of course, and I'll always be your biggest fan and supporter. Guy, keep watching over all of us, over Lloyd, over his friends, over all of Crossbell. Well then, let's get going. Kia, Cecil, you have your own things to take care of, right? Yes, I figured it would be good for me to go peek in on Ilya. She still has a month left on her rehab, but apparently she's been going at full throttle. That sounds like Ilya, though I don't think we really have to worry about her. I'll be heading to the guild to wait for Shizuku. Oh, that's right. They were taking refuge in Reverie, but they're finally back. I was asked to go around on patrol for a bit before the signing ceremony. I'll be sure to check in on you guys soon. Sounds good. See you later then. You a fan of the Ara Ara? Onesans? Re-independence, huh? I'll have to work harder than ever before. As an investigator, and as a part of the SSS. Wazy. Yes, we're in the middle of security preparations for the ceremony. We just ran into Kia and Cecil a moment ago. It seems Archbishop Iralda will be attending the ceremony, so we were sent here. Even for the Seppian Church, this independence is unusual, so it seems there's quite a bit of commotion. Oh, for heaven's sake. Why are you worried about other people's affairs? Yeah, it's been a long time since we've been able to chat like this. It was a whole month ago that we carried out Liberation Strategy. Of course, we did meet up at the prince's wedding, but after that we've been so busy dealing with the aftermath that we haven't met much at all. I've been back and forth to Arteria this whole time, so now it feels like I'm finally back.
Lloyd.
Yeah, welcome home, Wazi. Great work this whole time, Noelle. Yeah, and same to you, Lloyd. So then, what are you guys planning to do before the ceremony starts? After all that work we just did, I kind of feel like we should just stroll around and relax a bit. I'm getting ready to patrol the city though. Right, Lloyd? Would you mind if the two of us tagged along for a bit? Yeah, of course, that's fine, but I mean, this is technically still work. We may not have much time to take it easy. That's totally fine. Actually, going around doing SSS work will really feel nostalgic. Yep, doing stuff like this once in a while isn't bad. Alright then, I'm counting on you two. Ellie and the others should be in the city too, so if we have a chance, we should check in on them. Yep, off we go then. And we can catch up on life along the way. Oops. Yeah, the new MCs for the next game will be detailed throughout Ajimari somewhat. Oh, if it ain't Lloyd, long time no see. This person was Guy's acquaintance, if I recall. Oh, really? Wait a second. Oh. Hold on. I'm at a different place. I'm supposed to talk to the other dude. Hold on. Well, she is one of our newbie Dominion recruits. She joined right around the time Wall did. Even though she's a former member of a terrorist organization in the Empire, she's become known as a voice of reason and the Gralsritter. I think she's also acquainted with that Class 7 bunch from Thor's. It sounds like there was a lot going on with her. Plus she has to put up with a lot if she's going around with you, Wazzy. Well, it seems like she's unexpectedly cheerful about her work now.
あの時は落ち着いて話す暇もなかったわね。あなたのことは聞いているわ。噂通り結構可愛い顔してるじゃない。
Okay, I need to get all my lines together. Hold on a second. Yeah, roger that.
冗談よ。それじゃまたね。
Oh, I know where I am. Okay. Factor can be bad for the heart. But that sister with the eye patch doesn't seem like your ordinary person. While she is one of our newbie Dominion recruits, she joined right around the time Wall did. Even though she's a former member or terrorist, I already read this. It sounds like there's a lot going on with her. Plus she has to put up with a lot if she's going around with you, Wazzy. Well, it seems like she's unexpectedly cheerful about her work now. Well, if you have your orders right, want to get going towards the city? Yeah, roger that. Okay. Let me talk to Quaint real quick. It was over here. Oh, if it ain't Lloyd, long time no see. Yeah, sorry for not getting in touch with you, Mr. Quint. This person was Guy's acquaintance, if I recall. Yeah, I'm the old man who was his drinking buddy, and now I'm his gravekeeper. That aside, you've started looking a lot like Guy. People tell me that a lot. I want to be like him someday, not just look like him. And that's a big goal. I think you've gotten there, though. By the way, how do you feel about alcohol? Guy was a pretty big fan. Do you enjoy it? I'm not as strong as my brother was, and I can only drink so much given the opportunity. If it's between liking or disliking, then I'd say I'd lean more towards liking it. That's good. I've said this before, but my only regret is not beating Guy in a drinking contest. If it's alright with you, we should have a drinking contest next time. Sounds good. But I don't plan on losing our match. Well said. How exciting. Let us join you as well. Me too? There's no such thing as too many people. It'll be so much livelier. Okay. Esmeralda and Scarlet in the Cathedral. Okay. Oh, you guys even went through the trouble of coming in here. Well, I was a little concerned about something. Wazzy Hemisphere, right? I'm entrusting the ceremony plans to a junior knight, but you're properly carrying out your knightly duties in Crossbell, aren't you? Of course. I'm currently coordinating with the Ministry headquarters concerning the state of affairs after the Great Twilight. I can't talk about the details, though. Jeez, Wazzy. Well, that's an archbishop for you. I don't mind. There are things that only you knights close to the works of the goddess know. It's also a preventative measure for us being allowed into Crossbell. However, it's also true that the Ministry has people who are there for the sake of concealing sacred knowledge. And now it's gotten to the point where it has a delinquent and an unpleasant individual who won't change how they act. How about that? It looks like he's leaving a worse impression than usual. It hurts to hear that. Turns out I made a mistake a few weeks ago. Looks like they're holding a grudge against me. That gives me a headache as well. Well, Second Lieutenant Seeker's with you today, so I'm not too worried, I guess. You can have fun as long as you don't get too carried away. I don't really get it, but it feels like a bunch of stuff just happened. Okay, before I head into the city, I'm gonna do something glorious real quick.
こっちは鉱山の地を行くぞ。
少し魔獣も出てますね。一応注意しておきましょう。
おめでたい日に怪我なんかしたら気分も台無しだよね。僕の番か。
Even better.
皆さん、チャンスです。
アークス駆動。
覚悟してください。
行くよ。
それ。
Ow! Oh god.
行くぞ。
さてと、避けられるかな。セブンスショット。癒されるね。なんだ。その。
Okay, that's enough of that. Actually, hold on. I want to do an S-Craft real quick. Actually, no, I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh, that's right. You grew up somewhere around here, didn't you, Lloyd? Yep, in the Belheim apartment building over there. I'm all moved out from there now, but I know a lot of people in the area. Tully's general store and Oscar from the bakery. We're pretty well known among all these people at this point, huh? And that's the nature of being in the SSS. It's a little embarrassing when you think about it like that. But since we're here, how about we go around and greet everyone? If I recall, this place is... Yeah, this place was his law office before his arrest. After that, it was vacant for a while, and then the Crossbell Times occupied it. Is that right? Lawyer Grimwood, Ian the Bear. He really helped us out so many times 2 years ago, but right after the independent declaration we were absorbed by the Empire and I never had a chance to talk with him properly. Well, in that case, you should go see him when you can. That you, Pete? This is Pete, right? Ian took him in as his guardian, I believe. That's right, it sounds like he was working part-time at the news service for a while. Long time no see, SSS. Can I help you with something today? Well, we were just in the area, so we figured we'd stop by. Seems like the news agency has moved out completely now then? Yep, that's right. I'm doing the final check before we're officially done relocating. But it's gonna feel pretty lonely in here after we take out his desk. Reminds me right after the Independence Declaration. It really does. After all, we were the ones who arrested him. No, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Right after that incident, I did bear a grudge against them for a while. But little by little, I was able to go see him and eventually meet him face to face. And that's all thanks to you guys for stopping him and saving his life. I see. You're strong, Pete. So you've been checking in on him these past 2 years then? I have, mostly during the time I was helping out at the news agency. Although sometimes I couldn't see him when they were making him do penal labor. He was constantly worried about all of you when you were in hiding. I see. Though I haven't been able to go see him ever since we were fully occupied last year. After today's signing ceremony, I figured I might go see him since it's been so long. I really think he'll feel happy from the bottom of his heart about our re-independence. Yeah, that would make me happy. Please, give him our best regards. And tell him we'll head over to see him soon. Understood.
どちらかというと浮ついた雰囲気って感じだけどね。
クロスベル人にとって待ちに待った日だからな。
お、珍しい3人組じゃねえか。
Wait. Oh, here we go. Well, this is certainly an uncommon group to see together. Randy Senpai, Second Lieutenant Muriel, good to see you both. Oh, was that? Hold on. Oh yeah, that was Trent. Okay, my bad. Okay, I have to get used to this. Looks like the city's somewhat lively. Seems like everyone's pretty restless. That's because it's the day us Crust Billions have all been waiting for. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Okay. Understood. Don't tell me we're interrupting your date. Dates? No, this is nothing like that. As part of our security preparations for the signing ceremony, I was just asking his opinion as a former CGF member. You don't have to be so shy. Now that I finally finished up my duty in the Empire, you can just admit you're happy to be alone with me. No, I'm not saying that's not it. I'm saying that's not it. Aw, you two are so cute together. Come on, Wazi, don't tease them. These two are the same as ever. Randy, I just have to say again, great work serving as an instructor at the Thor's Branch campus for a year. I see, so that now that the liberation strategy was a success, your service there is done? It is. Being honest though, I do sort of wish I had gone on just a little longer. That's great, Randy. You have another place that's special to you. Right. It was a hard road at times, but I learned so much. I never really thought I'd be able to feel something like this. The students grew so much in 1 year, it feels like I really made some kind of a difference as an instructor. I see. But I really did want to see Instructor Randy in action at least once. Knowing you, I'm sure you made an excellent instructor. Well, he was always good at teaching people things even when he was in the CGF. It might seem kind of out of character for him, but he really does genuinely care about looking after people and supporting them. And he really looked after me during those days when I felt like I was going to get crushed underfoot by that miserable commander. Second Lieutenant Muriel? I see, so it's ever since then. Wow, I never knew you thought so highly of me. I don't. That's not what I meant at all. I was just offering an objective appraisal of the situation. It sort of feels like Muriel isn't being honest with herself. It seems she's trying to make up for lost time too. Well, probably not just her. In any case, we'll be on duty for the ceremony today and working together with the police. Let's all do our best. I'm counting on you, Lieutenant Seeker. Let's do our best as fellow CGF members. Yes, ma'am. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention it among all the commotion. Before I came home, I actually got a message from Green and Yuna. Congratulations on Crosspell's re-independence. Once things settle down, I'll absolutely be visiting Crosspell again. I'm looking forward to it. Sorry I couldn't be there for the ceremony, but best of luck with security. As soon as I can come home again, I'll be back with souvenirs for the SSS. And is that right? That's so nice of them. But I'm sure things are just as busy over at Thor's now. They sure are. Right now they're bouncing all over the place, helping with the reorganization of the Empire. Uni headed back to the Empire right after the incident with the Special Guard to get back ahead of it all. And even now, along with her studies, she has a lot of duties to prioritize over there. Dash and Chevalier aside, Yuna is the promising young recruit of the SSS, right? That's right. After the mission was a success, she was really lost on whether or not she should stay in Crossbell. But until she graduates from the branch campus, she's going to be doing her best over there. That sounds like Yuna. Though I definitely was worried about her when she said she was heading back to the Empire. That's right. You seem to really hit it off with her, Noelle. Well, you do have a lot in common. Like your almost clumsy dedication to your work, those parts of you that are easy to tease. Ozzy. Yeah, we've had a connection ever since I saw her gunbreaker training at the police academy. We really hit it off talking about cute things, our hobbies, the SSS. It seems like she's really found her path though, that makes me happy. Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to being able to meet her again. We can't be careless either. Gotta make sure we do our best not to lose her to Reen after all. Can do a quick save. Oh, it's Lloyd and his friends. You're busy today, aren't you? Your work is appreciated. Thanks to you. You three are the junior SSS, right? Are you talking about your activities for the ceremony? You know your stuff. Well, it's a bit much to say we're watching over the signing ceremony. That's exactly why we're being careful. We also helped Reed and his friends with those mysterious disappearances that were happening right before the start of the war. They were able to solve it promptly thanks to your help. Wow, that's a pretty big task, isn't it? Yeah, we weren't just playing around. For the time being, we're trying not to get in the way of the police force and military. Let's do our best. Understood. Man, when the next couple Trails games come out and they come out like way in the future, and then these little kids will be the new SSS, that'll be fun. When Lloyd and the gang are all retired. Oh, if it ain't Lloyd and his friends. You guys have been patrolling the area since morning, right? Thanks for all the hard work. It's been a while, so I thought we'd drop by and say hi. We're so thankful that Yuna's been such a great help. Yeah, she played a major role in the liberation plan as well. Yeah, I was amazed by her ability at handling a Panzer Soldat. I'm worried about her doing that stuff as a parent, but I'm glad to hear it. I should be working hard in Erebonia as well. I'm proud to call her our daughter. Yes, we're also proud to call her our junior. By the way, Matthew, weren't you supposed to be working at Michelin today? Well, I'm in charge of the operating of a new mini-event in the Harbor District today. I have some extra time, so I thought I'd enjoy some coffee. I see. Seems like you'll be busy soon. It's probably better if we didn't bother them anymore during their break. Right. Well then, Matthew, Lena, have a good rest of the day. Thanks, you too. Let's do our best. Second. Oscar and Bennett in the bakery. What's the scoop? Oh, welcome everyone. Well, if it ain't Lloyd and friends, you came at a good time. I just made some bread to commemorate our re-independence. You can eat some if you'd like. Thanks. It smells great. Thanks, Oscar. It's a cake decorated in the shape of Crossbell's emblem, isn't it? That's so cute. We'll gladly eat it later. By the way, Oscar, aren't you working a bit too hard? I know that this bread sells well, but you've been working for 3 days straight, right? If you overdo it and your injury gets worse. I'm fine. You worry too much. Oscar, does your wound from the war still hurt? I heard you didn't have any lasting issues, but... my wound completely healed, at least enough for me to start working again. But looks like I made Bennett worry quite a bit. Why are you saying that like I'm a stranger? I really thought you wouldn't be able to make bread again with that injury. Just because it looks like it healed doesn't mean you can be careless. I'll only allow it if you bake bread for 3 hours a day, and you're allowed no more than 2 hours of it continuously standing at the counter. It was daring for me to go that far. Daring for her to go that far. It looks like her love's grown more passionate. And it's not like that. I'm glad that everything's still the same around here. Yeah, I figured that would be the case, but it's okay. That's fine. All the flags have Crossbow's emblem on them again. Yeah, it looks like 2 years ago. Yeah. I'm glad to see it. Yeah, all of Crossbow should be open. We're meant to explore like all of it anyway, so we're just going through all of it right now, going to different places. Where are they? Oh, probably in here. Wait, no. Where's Franz? What? Oh yeah, except downtown. Except that place. Oh, here we go. Franz and Kate, thank you all for your hard work. Yo, same to you. Thanks for all the hard work. You were with Noel and Wazzy today. It's been a while since the SSS was around. It took a while to deal with last month's case. I also had a bunch of errands to run. Well, in many ways, the signing ceremony should calm things down, right? Yeah, it feels like everything is finally going back to normal. I'm not really sure how to say it, but we're glad as well. Let me say it again, congrats to the SSS for starting up again. It was thanks to your leadership that we were able to get this far. Yeah, I think so. Congratulations! I'm sure your undercover activities were a pain, but you guys are finally back in the spotlight. Yeah, thank you. I'm blushing. Even though I was away from the city, I was always a member of the SSS. Okay, now we can go inside. Ah, you came by. Today is the day of the signing ceremony. You guys getting pumped while you keep an eye on the city? You seem pretty happy today, Wendy. Looks like you guys have a lot of customers today. Well, that's because we're having our great independence sale event today. With the starting of a new phase of our lives in the city, business has been booming this month. And of course, Mira isn't the only thing that's important. I'm also glad the customers are happy. The store seems to be in really good shape. At this rate, it feels like nothing strange or abnormal is going to happen. That's true. I haven't heard any concerning information or anything. Oh, but that doesn't mean you can all start slacking off, of course. How about I tune up your orbits a bit? You guys are going to be running all over the place today, so I don't think you'll really have time later. Don't remind me. But yeah, that sounds good. Since we're here anyway, we should take you up on that. Yeah, you can always leave it to your girl, Wendy. You can now synthesize quartz and enhance quartz and weapons in the orbital shop. Alright, that reminds me about the art case you guys are using. It sounds like the manufacturer, the RF Group, has recently released an upgraded version. An upgraded version? Yep, there are plenty of new features, but for now you should check out the slot enhancement. Seems like you can upgrade to a 3rd level now and use even more powerful quartz than before. Wait, just a second. I'll look for a sample. Ah, here it is. So feel free to upgrade the slots using Sepith. Got the analyzed ultra rare quartz and 150 of each kind of Sepith. Thanks, you're as reliable as ever, Wendy. You can now upgrade slots in orbital workshops. Alright, Now you're all set. We're both going to be super busy today, but let's do our best. If you have any issues with your orbment at all, be sure to stop by anytime for repairs or whatever else. Thanks, Wendy. We'll make good use of it. Also, you can exchange Sepus fragments from mirror using the exchange feature. You can also exchange yada 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 yada. Okay. I'm not going to mess around with slots right now. The SSS building. This is so nostalgic. It looks like the signboard is back up as it was too. Yep, it was recovered from the Imperial Army after the liberation mission was a success. Sounds like the people of the city all grouped together to restore it. Is that right? We're so loved. It hardly feels like the same division that was once called knockoff bracers. It's all thanks to our own hard work, including that of the two of you. It's really emotional to come back to this place. It feels like we've come home. That's right, I feel at peace somehow. For each of us, this is like another home. Well, I can't deny that. We came this far, we might as well head in, right? Yeah, the chief should be here. Better go say hello. Go say hello. Oh, Lloyd, and Noel, and Wazzy are with you too. Looks like your patrol of the city is going well then? Good to see you, Chief. Yes, so far so good. Wait. Wow, Commander Sonia is here too. Yes, I dropped in. Had a few things to take care of, so I decided to stop by. But, Noel, you're helping the SSS out today, right? Well, the CGF's preparations are mostly complete, so that should be fine. But it does sort of seem like you're more lively now than when you were working with the CGF. Is that right? I really can't tell myself. Well, if it's what you want, Noel, it's fine by me. If you transfer to the SSS for a while again. That does sort of make me happy. No, wait. Come on, Commander. Of course SSS is precious to me, but I'm first and foremost a member of the CGF. I know. I was only joking. Don't tease the young ones. But a secret meeting, eh, Chief? You really are the smooth operator, aren't you? Now, just what kind of topics could this former couple be discussing, I wonder? Wink, wink. Wazzy, please don't pry into people's private business. That's right, Wazzy. Though I kind of want to know myself. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but it's nothing like what you were thinking. I really did just come to drop by after checking the preparations for security at the ceremony. No, you didn't have to go out of your way when you're so busy, Commander. You must have so much to do, you didn't have to come all the way here. Oh? Weren't you just sitting here smoking a cigarette to kill time when I got here? Leaving the work to your subordinates is usually fine, but today you really need to be on top of things. Oh, come on. I was busy too. Don't you me. Look at you smoking like a chimney still, and at your age nonetheless. Ah, fine. Please just stop scolding me, Commander. I guess this is what you'd expect from Commander Sonia. She hasn't backed into a corner, doesn't she? Oh, that's right, Chief. Is he back then? Not yet, sadly. I thought he might show, so I was preparing for his meeting with Tio, just in case. I see. I mean, I guess I was sort of looking forward to seeing if he'd show up at the ceremony. Who in the world do you... are you talking about Zeit? Yeah, exactly. He did rush in to help us during the liberation mission, but then right after he headed off somewhere again. Tio and Kia really want to see him, so they've been looking for him. While he is the divine beast of the goddess after all, his original role is to watch over Crossbell. It could be that after Crossbell regained independence, his job was complete. That could be fate too, in a sense. Yeah, true, but Zeit really is the SSS's... I said 4 S's. SSS's police dog. I'm sure we'll be able to meet him again soon. Yeah, someday, surely. Well, if he does show up, I'll be sure to let you all know. What's important for now is that we focus on security for the signing ceremony. Due to consideration for foreign affairs, the primary party responsible for security will be the police force. The CGF will be on standby in the city, but you all still need to be sure you're on your guard. Right, roger that. The police and the CGF working together. Let's combine our strength and do our best. Being up here reminds me of the good old days. Yeah, it feels like it was just yesterday. Looks like all the rooms are back to normal as well. Yep, we fixed you up your rooms as well. Feel free to take a look. Okay. A shiny Mishi doll is placed on the table. This Mishi doll has quite a lot of impact, doesn't it? Yeah, Tio told me that she was able to get it through some special route. It sounded like she was awfully enchanted with it, but it sounds like her interests are as strongly the same as ever. Entertainment District. I believe it's this way. Oh wait, I went to the wrong place. This is the shoot, hang on. Ah, I see you guys. Hold on, wait. I'll talk to you guys in just a second. Okay, here we go. This place is always so lively whenever we come by. I guess today is special, though. That's right, it's finally our long-awaited re-independence, and there's even a public art concealed performance tonight. That's right, maybe we should head over there to pop in. Ilya, Risha, and Sully too. I'm sure they're all practicing hard for the finale. And if there's anywhere else in the district we want to check it out, anywhere else in the district we have to check out, let's do so. Yeah, haha. That's SSS for you. Thanks to you guys, I'm making money. How? What do you mean, how? I was able to buy up all sorts of underperforming stocks due to the occupying army. They went up thanks to last month's liberation of Crossbell. I sold them off and made a fortune. I guess that's the soul of a merchant. Normally people are afraid of the risk and don't get their hands dirty. Guess you're thankful that you bet on us, right? Yeah. For the time being, it was right for me to keep my eyes on you guys. Well, looking forward to more fun from you guys. What do you sell? Oh my god. Am I dreaming? Can't believe I can finally be with you like this, Sir Heathcliff. What are you even saying? This is all real. During the day of the war, your passion really moved both of our families. No, that's not right. There's no way that would have worked. When you were serving in the war, you were praised by the Empire. It was important that both families supported you as fellow nobles, and I was able to use your heroic exploits during the war to convince them, though it hurt me to do so. Don't talk about yourself that way, Mercedes. I was expecting to marry you before any of that. Even if it was through an inappropriate set of circumstances, it makes me happy just to be by your side. Sir Heathcliff, thank you. You know, maybe when we play through CS4, we'll know a little bit more context, because I have no idea either. Theatrical troupe Arkansas. It's been a while. So we were invited to the special Re-Independence performance tonight then? That's right, Risha reserved special seats for all of us. It's the same performance they put on during the mission, Beyond the Darkness of 1,000 Nights. Yuna was probably particularly enthralled by that performance. She really wanted to see it. Well, I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunities to see this show in the future. Didn't Cecil say she was heading here too? Yeah, let's look for them. El Samo! Aw man. Oh, if it isn't the SSS. Right now we're in the middle of a rehearsal for the special performance this evening. We aren't allowing any of the press in right now, but I suppose if it's you lot, it's fine. Please go ahead and enter. Thank you so much, manager. We'll take you up on that then. I'd say this performance came out well after just a month of practice. Although, Risha, you really do need to put more emotion into your steps at the climax of the song. And Sully, you need to be more aware of your surroundings. The placement and number of people will be different during the actual show, so you need to read the atmosphere and allow yourself to flow. There's still room to grow. Let's keep pushing on and practice until the evening. No room to slow down. Cecil. Ah, Lloyd, you're here. Yeah, looks like they're having a stage meeting now, huh? I'm so glad Ilya seems so chipper. I keep trying to tell her not to overdo it, but I can't really say much since her recovery has been so successful. After all, I'm resting myself well so I don't get scolded by you all the time. Hi there, little bro and friends. You all doing well? Thanks for working so hard today, guys. Hi there. Risha, Sully, good to see you both, and I'm so glad you seem to be doing so well, Ilya. It seems like your injuries have healed pretty much completely. Of course, just check me out. Sugoi! You're always so amazing, Ilya. Yeah, just like before, or perhaps even better than before. Can't you tell? I've been in such good shape for a month now. I was planning out my steps and moves while I was in rehab, and it all paid off. Seriously, how much of a natural can you be at something? Ilya is pretty amazing. We have to work hard so she doesn't leave us too far behind. That's right, we're all rivals who can work hard together and push each other to new heights. Now I've had a big gap in my practice. There's no way you can let yourselves loose to me, right? It feels like you didn't take a single day off. Well, all I can do is try my best to guess. We're really looking forward to tonight's performance. Thanks again for inviting us. No, of course. It's all thanks for you for all you've done for us. It's too bad that Yuno wasn't able to stay to see it too. But I really want her to be able to come see our performance and the next chance we have. Let's do that then. But with this, the Art Conceal is really all back together then. It's like how I feel when thinking about the re-independence. Feels like a happy dream. Well, this is the result of working hard, persevering, and not giving up. When we did the performance during the mission, I had a feeling we'd be able to pull through to this point. Oh right, the performance during the Liberation mission. That was really incredible too. It was meant as a diversion for the Special Guard, but I never imagined it would be such a polished event. I know I'm not the one who should have been complaining, but I was like, there's no way we can pull that off. I mean, it was, what, a week after you finished rehab? That's unbelievable. Oh, come on. It wasn't all that. I mean, Sully, you guys pulled off that practice performance with even less time to prepare last year. Well, that was just because there were so many people helping out. But I bet it was absolutely amazing. When I watched the recording, I found myself thinking, I can't lose, I need to step up my game. Exactly. That really lit a spark in me, and I was able to finish up my rehab right away. Now that Risha and I are back, along with Theodore, our Conceal is at full strength. The people of Crossbow are all waiting for us to blow them away with the best performance we can give. Alright, let's pair up again. Time to start prepping for the next rehearsal. Just as we heard, she's at full throttle. But I do have a feeling that she's trying too hard. I feel like these last 2 years were too long up for her. And now, tonight's celebratory performance is her way to show Crossbow that Art Conceal is back in action. She's definitely more energetic than ever before at this point. I see. I feel like I understand better now. But no need to worry. Sully and I are always supporting her. All you guys have to do is look forward to tonight's performance. Right, we're behind you all the way. Risha, did I not just say we're about to start the rehearsal again? Seriously, it's always like you're in some kind of trance when you're talking to little bro and his friends. The sensation. Don't tell me you've grown even more! Risha, you are almost scary. I need to investigate more. Oh, stop it already, Ilya. Same as ever. Need to look away. Look away. Oh, what a sight to behold. Stop staring right at them. You too, Lloyd. Ilya, you need to learn some moderation. Well then, I'll see you tonight. I'll show you the best stage performance, one that's worthy of our independence. Right, I'm really looking forward to it. We didn't have any spectators during the Liberation plan, but we'll have some this time. The atmosphere feels completely different, the way we perform will probably change too. Don't stare at me like that. Sorry. I was just thinking that you've really become a pro at this. Certainly, I found it moving. Jeez, you're gonna make me go crazy. Well, if you're saying that, then wait till the main performance. I'll surprise you even more. I have high expectations. Okay, now we can go to the administrative area. And that is this way, I think. The administrative area. This is where police HQ is, as well as various civic centers. And this place is the civic center of attention for Crossbelt today, seeing as it's the site where the re-independence signing ceremony will be held. Right, seems like preparations are well underway, so let's take a look around. Okay. Head into the police HQ. Police headquarters, so they're back in operation too. I remember coming here quite a few times 2 years ago, proceedings for joining the SSS or errands for the vice chief. It's pretty nostalgic, but they really rebuilt quickly after the liberation mission was done. To maintain public order after the Great War and the occupation incident, the military police were disbanded right away and they reorganized completely. Right, and the one who helped me most with that was... You really have done great work this month. Yes, you as well, Dudley. Working as an inspector for a month in Crossbelt, I'm certain there were plenty of things you had to get used to. The fact that we were able to make it safely to this day is thanks to all of your cooperation. I am very grateful. Well, I really am in your debt for a lot too. And this may be a bit early, but allow me to offer my sincere congratulations for Crossbell's re-independence. Thank you. Ah, sis, Lloyd, Wazi. Oh, it's you lot. Good work today, SSS. Yes, and you as well. Come on, friend, I keep telling you not to call me sis while I'm working. I mean, I've said it so many times. But you're my sis. What else am I supposed to say? Yeah. Your CGF uniform is nice, but today's outfit really suits you. That's right. How about you try on a policewoman outfit too? I'm sure it will look amazing on you. You two sisters are so close. Well, I sort of want to be able to act like less of an older sister sometimes. I mean, sometimes when I come home, she still yells, "Let's sleep together, sis!" Things have really deteriorated since the liberation mission. Oh, what's the harm? Being close to your relatives is a beautiful thing. Sweet home Alabama. Yes, it's just like Wazi said. I have to fulfill my fill of my big sis after being separated from for so long. What do you mean, have your fill of me? That's weird. Mine goes in the gutter. So you two are accompanying Bannings on his patrol of the city then? Strictly speaking, I do have to question involving outsiders in official police business. Yeah, maybe that wasn't a good idea. No, forget I said anything. This is better for you guys anyway. And if I were to be picky about every little thing the SSS does that's not by the book, I'd probably fall over dead. I mean, a month ago I gave up protesting on your insane strategy to break into the tower. So you did. Even though a lot of work went into the preparations, it was pretty crazy plan. Well, all's well that ends well. Sorry for always worrying you. Alright, you're Inspector Regnance from Thor's Class 7, right? Indeed. Indeed I am, Detective Bannings. Haven't seen you since the prince's wedding. Oh, and no need to be informal with me. I'm the same age as Reen. Is that right? Sounds good then, Machias. Is it true that you'll be stationed here for a while to come? That's right. It's part of the work of the Judicial Inspectorate. Military relations were basically on hold thanks to the special guard. I'm here to oversee getting that back on track. And of course I need to thank you again for helping to end the Twilight. No need for thanks really, we weren't expecting outsiders in that incident after all. But this sounds like a sickening amount of work you're taking on. You have my admiration. Now, that's pretty funny coming from you. This is really a strange sight to see though, seeing you act so delicately. Normally you have a really annoyed expression on your face and a big scowl. Yeah, I noticed that too. He even drinks coffee with us all the time now too. Wait a sec, Fran and Wazi, that's a bit rude, don't you think? I was just giving this rare, diligent, honest young man a proper evaluation. That is all. I've had a lot of opportunities to talk with him during his duty for the Judicial Inspectorate. Well, we certainly had some interests in common, like coffee. And I certainly learned a lot during that incident. Well, I'm grateful for your cooperation. Sounds like you're leaving Crossbow after today. Next time you stop by, let me treat you to a dinner. You sure? If you insist, I'll take you up on that then. There's a lot more work to be done, but I'm really looking forward to throwing myself into it. Right, let's both be sure to work hard. They really do seem pretty similar, these two. Maybe there's some connection between people who wear glasses and a suit. I'm still stuck on the incident they mentioned. I wonder what that was. In any case, take care and continue your patrol of the city, Bennings. You two and you two as well. Be vigilant, keep a lookout for signs of anything, never turn a blind eye. If something were to happen, you lot are the ones with the most flexibility to step up and take action. Right, we intend to. Let's continue to work hard, Mr. Dudley. Let's make the signing ceremony a success. But really, you do seem to hold the SSS in pretty high regard, don't you? Yep, I'll be sure to give it my all as well. Currently, I have sections 1 and 2 securing the city entrances in preparation for a transition into independence. If anything comes up, you all can contact me. Stay sharp today and secure any breaches in security you find. Yes, understood. I had to finish some work, but now I can take this opportunity to enjoy the city. I wonder how Crossbell will change. Personally, I find this to be a pretty nice atmosphere. Big Sis will be able to hang out with the SSS tonight for sure, right? Alright, so tomorrow we're gonna have an independence party with Mom. While you're working, we should think about all of the things we can do together. I'm so excited. Yeah, I don't think so. We have some pretty serious work today, but I understand. I'm looking forward to that too. Head outside and find the two lovebirds on the bench. Oh, yes! Bestel. I finally know what they're about to say. Ah! This really hits the spot after getting all our work done. I'm glad that Salon the Entertainment District is still open. We still have guild work to do today, so we can't really afford to sit around for too long. I know that already. Just a fleeting moment to rest, right? Ah, Joshua, you have some ice cream on your cheek. Oh, the flavor you picked is really yummy too. Maybe you should have gotten 2 scoops. A beautiful fountain, a gorgeous day. It really makes the ice cream taste 10 times better. Wait, what's the matter, Joshua? You're blushing a bit. No, yeah. You would be someone to do something like that without even thinking about it. I try to get used to it, but it still catches me off guard from time to time. Something like that? Something like what? Nothing. Nothing at all. You want to try one more bite? You sure? Thanks, Joshua. Alright then. Well, come on. That's a bit embarrassing. We haven't been able to do stuff like this in a while, so it's fine. Come on, Joshua. Hey there, you two. Are we interrupting something? Lloyd! When did you start watching us? When did you start watching us? Oh, I totally did not want you to see that. Well, we should apologize for butting in too. But wow, I feel like even I'm blushing a bit. What a delicious sight that was. An honest-to-goodness couple in love. Really though, to be all over each other like that, and right in public view. Stop talking! Stop talking already! It was just by accident! I tried to tell you this would happen. Long time no see, Lloyd and Company. Even though we did of course bump into you at Oliver's wedding. Right, but we were so busy that it doesn't even feel like we really met up. So you guys came back to Crossbell then? Yep, on guild business. We actually got a request to come in person from the embassies of the Empire and the Republic and Liberal. Actually, clerks have been sent from both nations to start establishing consulate offices in Crossbell following the signing ceremony. Consulates of the Empire and the Republic? I didn't even know something like that was in motion. It was actually the ambassadors who are set to take up office here that submitted the request. The ones coming here are Ambassadors Deville and Elsa, who were stationed in Liberal for quite some time. They never seem to get along very well, but they do have a strong sense of balance and fairness. I'm really hopeful that those two can work on creating a bridge between the major powers after re-independence. I see. Well, if you'd vouch for them, then we'll trust you still. There are still some issues left over from the Great War, like the Republic's demand the Empire pays reparations. Hopefully they're able to find good compromise after the consulates are formed. Yes, that is one of the issues that they and other neighboring countries are working on. Even still, the world really feels like it's heading in the right direction. Yes, I think so too. Yeah, me too. But it sounds like you have a lot of work to do then. You think you'll be sticking around Crossbell for a while? If so, after the ceremony, I'd love to show you around the city again. I can show you all sorts of hidden spots for your dates where you can be alone. You don't have to. Well, anyway, let's all do our best today. Man, every time Estelle appears on the screen, it just makes me so happy inside. At any rate, both Ambassador Elsa and Ambassador Deville were there. There was definitely a lot going on. Yeah, that was when we were junior bracers being taken care of all the time. Back then, Oliver and Cher were there too. It was really lively. I see. Prince Oliver was traveling in secret back then too. Yep, Ambassador Deville scolded him a lot for his crazy antics. Afterwards, the prince would completely understand why he was scolded, yet intentionally make things awkward. He was always being such a goofball. That sounds like Prince Oliver, alright. That wasn't the case with Elsa. He's both fearless and wise when it comes to Liberal. That story makes me want to see Cher, Zin, and all of the others even more. Well, Tita and Agate are in the IBC building. When we have some time, let's go over there and see them. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's finish our break early and get to work. Lloyd, let's both do our best. Absolutely. Oh, looks like they're preparing for the ceremony. It's really happening here today, isn't it? It feels so surreal. Estelle is a great girl. She's a good girl. Hello, ladies. Wow, what is this? It's absolutely delicious. I'm so glad it's to your liking. Wow, how relaxing. It's like I can feel the fatigue fading away. This is Earl Grey tea from Ored. It's perfect when you are feeling fatigued. Please enjoy it with these special scones I've prepared as well. Yes, we will. I've actually had the opportunity to enjoy your cooking once before, but it seems you've gotten even better. Well, ever since the war ended last year, I've been focusing quite hard. Oh, it's so delicious. Sharon, your tea is always the absolute best. Indeed, it is almost as if the tension I was feeling because of the ceremony is fading away. Right, I think I can do my best this afternoon after drinking this. Seems like you're all enjoying quite the lovely tea party, huh? Oh, hello Lloyd, and Noelle, and Wajdi too. Good to see you, Ellie, and Speaker McDowell too. Oh, you're from Thor's. Didn't know you were in the Civic Hall. Ah yes, we're here to greet the speaker and offer our congratulations before the ceremony. There are quite a few aspects of this signing ceremony that we are involved with as well. Oh, is that right? You guys don't have to keep standing there to talk. Come on, have a seat. Sharon, some more tea and snacks if you would. Right away, my lady. Sorry to butt in like this. Well then, we'll join you. Sip sip. Wow, this really is something. It's really delicious. I don't usually drink black tea, but I think I could actually get addicted to this. You weren't joking. It really has a relaxing flavor. I have heard rumors from Rita and the others, but I'm glad I had the chance to give it a try myself. I'm flattered. The Septian Church has been very busy with preparations for today's ceremony, but it seems like all of you are working really hard for this as well. That's right, Lisa is here helping with the plans to dismantle Tangram Gate that hadn't been going anywhere, as well as the plans to repurpose the military facilities. Into is performing all sorts of negotiations with foreign powers to support the signing ceremony itself. Wow, that's incredible. I had no idea these things were even going on behind the scenes after the incident. Really, thank you both for the hard work. Yes, once again, thank you, Elisa and Toa. I firmly believe we would not be here where we are today if it not were for the support of the foreign nations, including the two of you. As speaker, I offer my sincere, humble appreciation as well. In particular, I must offer my sincere thanks to the RF group, which has provided such generous donations to support us. No, please, raise your head. It's only natural to pay reparations, and more importantly, I just personally wanted to do my part to help. Help for my close friend Ellie, and help for everyone from Crossball who worked so hard to push back Twilight and the Great Empire. I feel the exact same way. I came here for the trade conference back when I was a student in school, and ever since I have always held this place in my heart. I'm certain all of the people who have risen up to help have their own reasons too, but all of us want to do what we can to become part of Crossbell's strength. It's true, you can count me among them as well. Thank you, really. As a person living in Crossbell, I can't express my thanks enough. So please, allow me to once again offer my congratulations for Crossbell's re-independence. And if it's alright with you, I would very much like to continue being your good friend. Of course, I'm looking forward to it. My lady, you really are splendid, aren't you? Crossbell and the Empire, I feel like this will go great. Yeah, from now on, things are going to be fine. I can't fall behind all you youngsters. I'll dedicate myself to making the ceremony a success even more. The black tea from before helped remove some of my fatigue, yet this old man needs one more push. Would you mind terribly getting some tomato juice from Chroma? Ask for the speaker blend. Oh yeah, I forgot you were such a fan of her special tomato juice. Well, if nothing else, I'm sure it's very effective at helping shake off fatigue. And it certainly is. You should try some yourselves later. I sure will. Of course, you'll must really be worn out from all this work. Please make sure you don't overdo it though, you two. That reminds me, Elisa, Toa, and Inspector Machias. The people from the Empire are all somehow related to Thor's, huh? Now that you mention it, actually it sounds like many of Thor's members have a connection to Crossbell. We all work together to put a stop to the Twilight. We're something like comrades in arms. It's kind of like a feeling of brotherhood. And the one at the center of that group is him then, right? Rien Schwarzer, the young hero known as the Ashen Chevalier. The famous Chevalier who paved the way to resolving all sorts of international incidents. I did have a chance to meet him at the wedding, but I've also heard all about him through Gaius and the Chief. I've heard rumors myself. He's an instructor at the branch campus and Yuna's homeroom teacher, right? Yeah, it really feels like it was thanks to him that Crossbell was saved. I'm quite grateful. Of course, this should be pretty clear at this point, but the situation in the Empire has really settled down in the past 6 months. Well, I mean, it is those guys. I'm sure they found something to get involved with. Oh, I'm sure about that. Yuna's classmates also seem to be really strong themselves. We really can't afford to let ourselves slack off. Let's do our best and not fall behind them. You can now access the cross-system menu. Using the cross-story menu will allow you to transition between different viewpoints of the story. Right now you are playing Lloyd route, with Lloyd as the main character. There's also Reen route, in which Reen is the main character, and you can change to the Reen story. There are times when you may not be able to move on without changing route. Yes! I'll do that in just a moment. Let me finish up all this. It this way. I'm on East Street. Oops, wrong place. Man, I really enjoy Noelle's running animation. I really do. Where are they? Wait, this is the wrong building. Oops. Hello. And so that's why I was considering reworking the next model all the way from the frame up. I see. And that would allow you to incorporate the latest technology from the Foundation then. Wow. Sounds like a pain, but also seems pretty interesting. Well, conceptually, it would be helpful to have the help of the RF group as well as the Vern company. Yes, of course. That's why I intend to contact them as well right after the signing ceremony. Seems like they're having a rather difficult discussion, huh? That girl is from Liberal, I believe, so she came to Crossbell too. So then, who would that woman in the lab coat be? Oh, it's Bennings. Haven't seen you since Prince's wedding, huh? You doing well? Might be a bit early, but congratulations on the re-independence. Uh-oh. Okay, I think it's okay now. Alright. Little blip. And thanks for all the hard work you did helping out in the Empire. We only got a chance to meet you at the wedding though. I did hear a bit about you from Kevin too. Oh yeah, you're one of the Dominion. I heard about you too. Nice to meet you. Randolph isn't with you. Is he doing well? Heard he left his post at the branch campus. Yes, he returned and he's already resumed his duties with the SSS. Speaking of which, sounds like you and Randy were able to fight together in the Empire. Ah yeah, the railway gun incident in the sea capital. You could say we made a pretty good team of redheads. And we were also connected since he was Tita's instructor. I've heard the rumors. Sounds like you two are pretty lovey-dovey then. What started as a brother-sister type connection has evolved into something more complicated, and now you're always thinking about each other. Wait, is that right? The hell crap is that fake priest spreading around? Well, whatever. I'm planning on staying in Crossbell for a few days. Would be great if you could grab a drink soon, and with Randy too. That would be great. I'll make plans with him then. By the way, what are you here for this time? Yo, redhead. The hell you think you're looking at over there? Lloyd, you guys came too. Nice to see you again. Yeah, you too, but that aside, I believe I did say it once before. I get Crossner. The only reason I'm allowing you to accompany me now is to serve as Tita's research assistant. You really have some nerve getting into idle conversations with everyone you see while you're slacking off. I mean, you say that, but this isn't exactly my specialty. If you needed my help with some kind of experiment starting up an engine or carrying cargo again, that would be another story. No objections! That's one strike! 2 more strikes and you'll be on your way back to Liberal so fast you won't know what hit you. And I'm quite looking forward to sending Agate Crossner back to Liberal with a specialty-made catapult. Oh ho ho ho! How can you not like Erica? I did think you were making me carry some ridiculously big parts, so you're making some nasty crap then. But Mom, can you not do this even in Crossbell? Tio, what exactly is this? This is Dr. Erica Russell, technical expert from the Zeiss Central Factory, and the daughter of one of the 3 disciples, Dr. Russell. Due to her love for Tita, it seems like she gets like this from time to time. The Orbital Gear 4 plan. So you're working on development of the next Orbital Gear model? That's right, because the 3 and the XM models were completed successfully, preparations for the next step have been made. We're currently in talks with ZCF, RF, and of course the Vern company from the Republic to see if they can assist. Well, we've only produced a prototype so far, so there's the chance it will end up looking completely different when we're done. We're planning to check in with Lisa after the signing ceremony to see if we can move the development along. And we're also discussing whether or not it will be possible to expand the scope of the orbital network too. Sounds like it's going to end up becoming a huge project then. That's right, it won't be easy, especially considering how much negotiation is going to be involved. Even still, the signing ceremony for Crossbell's re-independence today can be used as an opportunity to change the status quo among the nations. While the memories of the Great War still weigh in our minds, now is the time to begin the research that will lead us to the future. That's how I feel. Tio. We're all supporting you, and if you ever need our support at all, just let me know. I'll do anything in my power to help. You know I will, Lloyd. The motivation and defiance of young engineers. I think the continent is going to need people like this going forward. I think so too, which is why I'm here supervising and helping as I can. Even still, I didn't imagine I would find use with the same passion as Tita willing to support. I feel happy but also kind of lonely. Oh come on Mom, you can just be happy for me. It may be difficult to work together when I'm living my life at the branch campus, but I'll do my best. And Agate will be there to support me too. Yeah, I'll always be doing my best to have your back. Do your best, Tita. Wow, these two. It's not exactly the innocent sort of feeling Kevin expressed it to me as. Yeah, it feels like their relationship needs to be updated to natural being together, or something like that. I wonder if things have progressed at all then. Agate Crossner! I will never accept this. Remember, well, one day, I will. Actually, prospects might be surprisingly grim after all. I'll just pretend I didn't see anything. Beautiful. Sorry about that. Erica always gets like this when it's about her daughter. Seriously though, a parent has to be able to let go of her child eventually, right? But it seems like we'll be sticking together like this till the signing ceremony starts. We might end up having to watch the ceremony on a monitor or something. Of course. Come on. Come on. Ah, Lloyd, did you know that ZCF and the Vern Company will both be occupying sections of this building as well? Erica is here as a representative of the head office for ZCF, so she'll also be pursuing that as well. I see. Well, that makes sense. The building interior has changed quite a bit since RF reduced its presence here. That's quite the international scene that'll be developing here though, with the industrial manufacturing from Liberal and the Republic. Yeah, it's a good change though, considering that the countries are working together, right? And more engineers in the city means more for me to play with too. I don't know about playing around, but, well, after all, the international trade aspect of Crossbell really is supposed to be significant, isn't it? Now that tensions between the nations has settled down, I think that companies in other nations have started to take interest. And that's why I'm asking you to help out with the development of the orbital gear. Now then, let's get back to the subject at hand. According to the orbital gear test reports, it seems like there is a critical spot on the inner flank. Yes, there is. If we can redirect the energy more efficiently in that section, movement should become much easier. Looks like we interrupted their work. It's certainly not my area of expertise, but I'll definitely be watching over them. Shoot, that redhead. Don't sit next to Tita so suddenly like that. Ugh! Ugh, clear his throat. Oh, what's wrong? What's with the face? No, that wasn't my intention. I see. I'm really happy to be training such young engineers. Due to various advancements in politics and orbital gear, it can be said that we're moving into a new age. I wanted to be able to forge a new path for Tita and the others. She's pretty honest when it doesn't involve her daughter. She looks like a woman who'll never get bored. Excuse me for a second. I got an international call from the Foundation's branch in Remeferia. It seems like it's an urgent request, so I decided to take it over here. Yes, you heard from Ursula Hospital. I haven't gotten the information myself yet. I see. Headed towards the conference. That's a bit concerning. What was that all about? Seems a bit worrying. Oh look, looks like Mishi came too. I wonder if he'll do something during the event. Since we're here, why don't we go and say hi? Oops. Oh, can I fish? Oh, the real game has finally begun. I can fish. Oh crap, I missed it. What the hell? Hold on a second. Gimme. And I have no more bait. Okay, now I can go to East Street. Shops are looking pretty busy, aren't they? Yeah, stores are having specials. Yeah, stores are having special sales after the signing ceremony. Perhaps I should buy a gift for everyone in the Grell's Ritter. Oh, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild. Sorry to drop in. Kia's here, right? Yes, our little princesses are right over there. Ah, Lloyd, you guys are here. It's her. It's been a while. Yes, it really has, Shizuku. Glad to see you're doing well. And you too, Lloyd. And Noel. And YZ too. I'm glad you're all well. I was staying away from Crossball for a very long time, but I was finally able to come home. We take our eyes off of you for 1 minute and you grew up so much, Shizuku. Arios took you to Reverie to take refuge, right? Yes. 2 years ago, just before you were all wanted by the police. I'm so sorry. We ran away like that when things were so difficult for all of you here. No, it's absolutely not something to apologize for. We got all of your letters while we were in hiding. That really cheered us up. Yeah, I think they're a big part of why we're able to do our best. I'm so happy though, that I'm able to see you again like this. Watashimo! That's really great, you two. The past 2 years were hard and long, but this is something you earned for never giving up. And it's the same for you. Arios, and everyone from the guild. Father, welcome back. Thanks, Shizuku. Understood. Good work. Take care of all of the quests outside the city? Yep, we had tasks in Armorica, in mines, and also the monster quest near the hospital. Took a little longer than we would have liked, but now we can just focus on supporting the ceremony. So, you guys had to head off to the villages first thing in the morning then? I'm not surprised. You are bracers after all. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little tired though. I'm certain if I had taken some of the cuteness these two give off, I'll be back to normal in a jiffy. What? No problem. I can give you a big hug if you like. Of course! Counting on you. Alright, stop. How about we report in our quest first? There was a lot going on. We'll talk to you all in a moment. Ah, Shizuku! Kia! She's the same as ever, isn't she? You're hardly one to talk, Wazi. But really, it's good to see you again, Arios. And congratulations on reopening the guild. Yeah, same to the SSS. But still, the guild really is back at full force now then. Sounds like activities outside of Crossbell have begun as well. Yes, especially in the Empire where the restrictions on the guild's movements have been lifted. Members from neighboring countries have been heading over there to help rebuild the branches all over. Things in the Republic seems to be booming as well. I hear there's a promising young candidate who's about to become A rank, following in the footsteps of the Purple Lightning from the Empire. I also hear that the Immovable, who was a student of the same master as myself, has been recommended for promotion to S rank. A young A rank bracer, and even an S rank. S rank is an unofficial ranking given to only a handful of the absolute strongest bracers. I see. It sounds like the guild is starting to advance finally. Well, the shortage of manpower is still plaguing us as ever, and Wenzel, who is always helping take care of so many requests, is off in the Empire for the time being. Even still, we're here lending our support. Let's keep doing our best for these young ones, Papa Scott. Wait, then the one you mentioned is... I hear your child was born. Congratulations, Scott. Thanks, it happened right after the conclusion of the Liberation mission. You're right though, for Pearl and for the child I keep doing my best. Arios, I'll be relying on your help as a fellow father. Not sure if someone like me is the right role model, but it is certain that the true test for Crossball is in what comes next. As one who performed such a grievous sin 2 years ago, I still must consider how I should act. Arios, back during the Independence Declaration. But if you think all of the support you gave during the Liberation mission and towards our independence since then, that's right, In Liberal, those who participated in the coup d'etat were formally pardoned after their subsequent service. Although I'm sure your personality would make it difficult just to accept that.
一緒に頑張ろうよ。お父さん。
Let's keep doing our best together, Father.
お父さんが
I'll be at your side supporting you until you are able to forgive yourself,
私がずっと
Father.
そばで支えるから大好きなお父
As
さん
long as I
と
am
一
with
緒
my
なら
precious father, I'm certain we'll be able to overcome
どんなことも乗り
whatever
越えられ
comes
る
our
から
way.
雫
Shizuku is such a nice daughter. Oh man. And of course I'm the same, and Lloyd and the others too. Yeah, let's stand strong together, Arios. As fellow servants of the people, for my brother and for the many people we have to protect. Of course, let's protect Crossbelt together. The CGF is behind you as well. You guys are bursting with passion for the things you need to do.
そうかもし
You
れな
may
い
be
な
right,
雫
Shizuku.
強くな
You
った
really have become strong.
一瞬
I see Saya's spirit shining through
さらに重
you.
なった気がしたぞ
Well, that
だっ
makes
た
me
ら
happy.
嬉しいな
And even the SSS is so much more reliable and determined than it was before. I hope that we can continue to cover each other as we did before. I'm looking forward to a strong relationship. Yes, I am as well. Let's continue to work together. If my daughter's saying such words to me, then I need to start doing better. I'm not sure what's right, but I'm going to look for a way to live that doesn't disgrace my role as your father. Like you, Lloyd Bannings, as someone who carried on his brother's role and brought light to this land. In grief. Sounds like you're thinking too hard. Also, I have something to tell you guys. For the last few weeks, I haven't felt the presence of Ouroboros at all. It's safe to say we don't need to worry about their movements now. Still, in order to make sure the signing ceremony goes well, I don't plan on getting lazy while patrolling the city. I'm counting on you guys as well. It's great to have people who can see things from a different perspective than Embracer. Thanks, you can count on us. Hey Shizuku, you want to go explore the city before the signing ceremony starts? The city's changed quite a bit since then, and there's a lot of places that I want to show you. Yeah, there are a lot of places I went to see as well. I feel bad that I had to go to Reverie after you fixed my eyes, but I was able to learn about Crossbell in Sunday school. Now I want to go and probably see the city with my own eyes. I see. Well, be careful since there are a lot of people out there. Yep, leave it to me. Good luck with work too, guys. If you need any help, I'll be right there. Me too, though I'm not sure what I can help with. Thanks. You girls are very reliable. Well then, looks like break time's over. How about we patrol the city? Yeah, but I really want to see Kia and her friends. Yeah, maybe another time. Estelle and Joshua came to help, but what are we doing just standing here? Yeah, with so many people around, there's a chance that something bad could happen. Let's do our jobs properly and go to the ceremony. I can't be helped. Well, I actually want to make sure everything's okay near the place where I solved the pickpocketing incident. There's a chance it could happen again. While doing that, how about we go see Mrs. Pearl as well? Yeah, she's definitely roaming around in the city. Won't she be at times since she used to work there? I also want to see the baby's face. Why don't we go and say hi? Everyone's busy yet calm at the same time. You're right, let's patrol the city at our own pace. Let me do another save. I think it's been a while since I saved. Oh yeah, it's been a while. It's been an hour since I saved. And the Fishing Guild. If it isn't member Lloyd. Congratulations on re-independence. Congratulations to all of you. The SSS is out on patrol yet again. Great work, guys. Thanks. Good to see the Fisherman's Guild is back in full force. So this is where the fishermen all gather. You're a member here too, right, Lloyd? Yeah, well, sort of an honorary member, maybe. Oh, heavens no. Lloyd, your name is one that fellow anglers look up to. Yeah, and we're all waiting to see just how high you can soar. Sounds like people count on you in all sorts of different fields. It's a bit embarrassing. You all helped out with investigations before too. I think we have a great connection. Oh, by the way, member Lloyd, have you heard that the Imperial Fishing Guild supplies maker, the Lake Lord Company, has been really stepping up their game? They've also been providing free samples of their new products to the Fisherman Guild. So you should really try a sample yourself, member Lloyd. Oh, thanks. Is your fishing notebook already full to the brim? If so, it might be time to get a fresh start and update everything. Yes, I'm planning to. But is it really alright for me to accept all this new fishing gear? Of course! All of us in the guild are very much looking forward to seeing how high you can go, Lloyd. I'm sure you're really busy, but remember that it's just as important to take breaks. Let's go fishing together again soon. Of course, we'll be waiting. Yes, thank you very much. I'll put this rod to good use. You can now use the fishing notebook. When you come to a fishing point on the map, press that. Yeah. Wait, wrong building. I walked into it again by accident. Hi. If it ain't you guys, looking energetic as always. I'm also going to celebrate Carspell's re-independence. I've seen so many countries and sovereign states rise and fall up till this point. It's rare to see such a small state gobbled up by a large country suddenly gain independence again. Looks like it was the fruit of someone's willpower, right? Thanks. That feels kind of like a forced compliment, though. By the way, Jingo's in the Erebonian Empire right now, right? Yeah, she's coming back from time to time, but she seems to be busy in the capital as of late. Seems like something interesting about to happen, but she hasn't told me anything about it yet. Well, now that she's living away from me, I'm feeling more emotional. I see. I'm a little worried about her. Can't wait to meet her again. Okay, now we can go into the restaurant. Wow, it's not even lunchtime yet and it's this busy? Are they drinking too? Well, today is a good day to celebrate after all. Wait, is that... Yeah. Raise your glasses for independence. Cheers. Sorry, non-alcoholic from me. Wow, I can't believe our little Dino got a job working in the Civic Center. I guess anyone can change if they try. I mean, we're not exactly ones to talk. Although, the ones who change most is this guy, of course. Even his entire outlook on life. Stop teasing me all the damn time. Looks like everyone is having a good time. Oh look, it's Wazi. I heard you'd be too busy to come. And the SSS dude and guard chick are with him too. So you guys are... They're all former members of the downtown gangs and... Even on a day like this, you're running all over the place on duty, huh? There's gotta be a limit to how busy someone can be. Well, we have work to do after all, but it's been quite a while, Wald. Looks like you've been doing well. Let me give you my thanks again for all the help you gave us during the Liberation mission. That was just work, no need for thanks. Wazi and the CGF girl, I take it you took care of things at the cathedral? Well, Scarlet was kind enough to take that on for us. She's sort of a piece of work herself, isn't she? Sure is. I'm starting to really just realize just how much Abyss has to put up with. Well, he just trusts you guys enough to let you take care of things. Oh, I'm such a lucky guy, surrounded by such excellent partners. Can you not say that kind of shit, please? Huh? You've been kind of out of it for a while. No. It's just that I heard during the Liberation mission that your eyesight has been deteriorating a bit. Honestly though, it's gonna take some getting used to, seeing you in glasses. You ain't wrong, we aren't even close to used to it yet. And you're behaving all smart now too. But you can't hide your true colors. Wald with glasses ain't well to me, yo. I don't give a crap whether they suit me or not. They are proof that I climbed out of the lowest point in my life. I'm not someone else, I'm still Wald. I don't give a damn if people laugh at me. Having pride is what it means to be a man. I see. That's pretty cool actually. Wald is the best. Well, you did spend 2 years hardly sleeping, studying like mad to overcome the effects of the drugs. And now you're a Growlsritter member, working alongside Scarlet as a substitute for Abyss. I'm proud of you, Wald. You've unlocked your own power by yourself. Although I do have to agree that they don't suit you. You can just leave off that last part, you ass. But I'm looking forward to it, Wazi. Whether I'm a squire or something completely different, I'm gonna overcome you one day. The vow I swore when I started training holds true today, too. Well, let's see if you can pull it off. I'll be waiting, but I won't expect much. Seems these two are way closer than they ever were before. Yeah, I did always think they were a good combo, though. You really did change, didn't you, Wald? You're shitting me. He studied without sleeping? That Wald did? I mean, I've heard the story a few times now, but I just can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, it's cool and all, but I'm not sure he had much choice in the holy capital. You assholes. How many times are you gonna bring this crap up? You think you can keep messing me with like that? Well, today I'm in a really good mood. It isn't every day that I get to have a drink with these guys. Wazzy and the SSS too. You guys should enjoy your day as well. Of course. Looks like Wald has really softened up and changed for the better. I'm glad that he was able to settle back in with his old friends without issue. Wald has certainly been through a lot. For instance, now that he's back on the market, it seems he's become infatuated with a certain someone. Wazzy, you don't need to say anything else. I don't know about that, but it looks like Noah and the others have been through a lot. Shan. All this noise is getting to be a bit annoying, but it's nice to have such a lively atmosphere. Speaking of which, it seems the Arkansas is doing their best to prepare for tonight's performance. Poof-foo, I'll bring some meat buns for Risha and the others later. And I think that's the rest of patrolling. Ah, Lloyd, you have a call. Oh, this number is... Dudley here, Bettings. How is the patrol going? We've covered the entire city once already. As of now, we didn't notice anything problematic anywhere. See, that sounds good then. I'm going to add one more request. Would you please go check in on the State of Law office on West Street? The law office? Did something happen? He should still be there moving things out. Yeah, we actually got a report from him. Sounds like he heard the sound of a monster howling from the basement. Oh, that's right. There's an entrance to the Geofront in that building. It was B block, area S2, I believe. Rena and his team investigated that area once. This may just be overreacting, but I really would like to eliminate any concerning factors prior to the ceremony. I know that not a lot of people are free to right now, so I assume the SSS is the right group to handle it. Right, understood. We'll head there soon then. Yeah, you can take care of anything else you need to first. Alright, leaving it to you then. Well, sounds like some unexpected work popped up. These kinds of little tasks really make me nostalgic for the past. So, he said that he heard the cry of a monster from underground. Yep, it does seem like it would be a good idea to take care of it before the ceremony begins. Agreed. We should get rid of any uncertainties before the ceremony, alright? Once we take care of everything else we need to, let's go head over to talk to Pete. Okay, let's talk to Pete. Yes. Ah, Mr. Lloyd, you're back. Yeah, we got some information from Dudley. Sounds like you hit a monster? Yeah, I heard it come from back there right when I was doing my last sweep to help with the move. It was a really eerie sounding voice. Definitely unusual. It actually sounded strangely artificial. Is that so? That's a bit more concerning. Yeah, we really do need to check it out. Right, the signing ceremony is soon. As soon as we're prepared, let's head in. Sorry to trouble you guys. Thanks for looking into this. Pete unlocked the door. Alright, shall we get started with our investigation? Maybe it would be good to grab one of the main SSS members to go with us. That's right, this is a request from Dudley after all. That's a good point. In that case, patrolling crossbow will end once you enter the Geofront. Choice is LAT or Randy. I assume I don't need to specify who I picked. It changes very little. LATO Randy. Okay. The absolute reflect is way too good. I can't pass that up. My discussions with Tita and the others are just wrapping up, so I'll be right there. Great, we'll be waiting here for you then. Alright, as soon as she gets here, we can head in. Yeah, let's just wait here for a moment. Huh? Another incoming call? Ah, good work today, Lloyd. Hi, Risha. You too. What's the matter? Well, we just finished our morning routine, but I feel like I wasn't able to get enough exercise in. Is there anything I could join to help out with? Oh, really? After all, you guys get quite a bit of exercise in your work. Well, anyways, where are you guys now? Well, actually, Lloyd explained the request from Dudley. Is that right? In that case, I'd really love to join you for the monster extermination. Oh, please do. Are you sure? You have a performance tonight, though. I don't think a monster extermination in the Geofront should be that dangerous. We can probably finish it up for the performance, so please let me come along. Well, it would definitely make me feel more at ease to have her around. True. Alright, Risha. That'd be great. Can you head over to the law office now? Yes. I'll get prepared and I'll be right there. Afterwards, Risha showed up and they headed down into the basement.